Hey everybody, BoboTheVulture back here again with more Let's Play Astyanax. Now, got an okay start to things last time. I say that I did get a game over in fairly early levels, but I tend to believe that never be game over. So, it, the game just requires a little bit of getting adjusted to. And having done that one video, I now have been away from the game for a few days. So let's get readjusted again. Excuse me while I adjust myself. Hey, we're back to the OG theme. And these... Yep. That's interesting. Those don't... and I got dropped to my death. Back to the beginning of Ryogoku. The ancient Greek mythological land of Ryogoku. Well, you know, just knock me down in some pits, why don't you? Interesting leap those guys take. They have insane hang time. Ooh, I can pop those guys with just one hit now. I can, but I don't always. Oh. I guess I just didn't hit the button as hard as I thought for jumping there? Surely, yeah, there's a guy here. You can't fool me, weird spinning plant guys. Trust me, this guy is a cheesy boss, and you want to just cheese him. See? Because he does a screen-filling lightning attack, if you don't. Like, how are you supposed to dodge those lightning bolts? Like, it's realistic in the sense that how would you actually dodge lightning bolts, but also, what am I supposed to do with that? Thank goodness, I was about to run out of life. Now, I could have used the bind spell, or the, I guess that's what it's actually called, having looked in rule facts and stuff now, to make sure I knew all them cheat codes I was talking about before. Rent. 525,600 minutes. That is the measure of getting through this game. Okay, yeah, you can't duck under a spear, guys. Wherever you hide, his spear will find you. Again, looking at eyes and talons in the walls. So, I guess... I don't know if you've heard of the Road of Bones through Siberia, where basically tried to make a road through Siberia, and workers that died along the way, well, they just got mixed in. That's what's happening here, except apparently they made the road with the help of, like, giant monsters. Dragony looking things, I would say. You know what? I don't even need to fight you, buddy. GTFO. Pick your battles, right? That's what I've learned from my long and oh, shoot. Ah, dear. I didn't have enough life to beat that guy, and of course there's a boss after him, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to do a, you know, little magic hacks. But I suppose I should have, huh? Now I've just got my little wimpy axe. And just the amount of power that an axe can get you. Axe body spray. I mean, come on, this kid Astyanax is a freshman in high school, even though he's 16. He's gotta be using Axe body spray, right? Trying to impress the ladies by stanking as much as possible. Folks, if any of you are freshmen in high school, or 16, or, you know, anywhere around the basic teen high school range, Axe body spray isn't doing what you think it's doing for you, if you're using it. It's just not. You would be much better off just, I don't know, bathing. And trust me, even if you do bathe and then you use the Axe body spray, that's not giving you any little extra. That's, anything to me. Oh, jeez. Okay, I got this magic. Will that hurt you? Okay, it hurts you plenty. Oh boy, I only have 2 magic points left, which I don't think is enough to actually cast anything, so... Oh, this guy's, gotten faster. Oh no, and it's... Oh man, I just got game overed by the billion bubble machine. It's alright, if you hit start instead of going back to the main menu, you will continue from the level where you were. Not even level 3-1. You know, this game may just be bearable. Figured I was going to have to go through level 3-1 again, which, while not difficult, is a little tedious, just because, as I've gone over before, the pace of this game is a little on the slow side. For an NES game. NES games were often pretty hectic, but of course games have gotten only more fast and furious with the development of like blast processing and stuff, so a game that had a slow and deliberate pace for an NES game have to be like Which is massively frustrating for the modern player. Thankfully, I'm not a modern player. Don't hate the modern player, though. I mean, I don't. I just accept that we are different. He and I, or she and I. That's how modern the players are now. Girls can do it, too. Girls could do it in my age, too. Back in my day, girls could also play video games. You didn't see them do it, but then again, you didn't see guys doing it either. They did it in secret. They were hiding in the shadows. Oh, thank goodness, a life potion. Now, this guy gives me, like, death noogies. It won't mean actual death. Okay, none of the spells can be used with this amount of magic, probably. Oh, he hit me while he went over there. He hurt me, Doc. All right. So clearly, Boulder Man, whatever clever name I had for him before, that I've already lost because I've already lost a couple of times to him. Whatever name that was, it's gone now. Much like my chances of this being a nice, quick, easy playthrough as I thought it might be. No. I'm not going to keep bouncing up against this one boss, losing. Prospect of cheating is still out there, of course, but I was hoping like heck not to have to. I keep getting hit by little rinky-dink guys. Alright, you had a chance to throw your spear. That'll be enough from you, sir. This game does have horizontally scrolling stages and vertically scrolling stages, and jumping that causes you to miss. Really hoping I'll be able to defeat that guy without using up a lot of magic. This turned out not to be as great as it could have been. Rent. This area truly is Rent. Guy in charge of Rent should, I don't know, maybe I should just leave him alone, because it's going to turn out that he's HIV positive, and I don't want to get any of the blood going on. That's a terrible thing, isn't it? Ah, the old days, back when that was all edgy and stuff, and people didn't know what was going on with it. Guys, it's still serious business. Oh boy. I keep landing on you guys. That's not the best. Far from it. I think it's because they pretty much spawn exactly where you're going to fall when they scoot you from place to place like this. Now, you could swing your axe super rapidly for all that you're worth, but it's not going to help you in those situations. Alright, I want to check something out here real quick. I know. You're wondering what I think I'm doing. Alright. Mischief managed. I was just trying to figure out how many casts of each spell I can use, and interestingly enough, at least according to the one fact for this game out there, it varies depending on what weapon you have, and it's not the ultimate weapon that has, well, I should say the ultimate weapon has the highest casting cost. This weapon has the second highest casting cost, and the spear from the middle is the one with the lowest casting cost. Come on, you need to come out of your shell, little guy. There we go. This deadly peanut. Am I the only one seeing this guy as a deadly peanut? Orange peanut? For me? I accept you. Boy, this bubble's coming right down on my head. Oh, it speeds up and slows down. Gosh, if I'd known that, I still would have gotten game over. Oh well. Yeah, continues fairly generous here. And when you have continues that are generous, you just kind of try and make the best of it. In theory, there's no reason that you should absolutely lose the game other than you gave up. Which, you know, might happen. You run out of time. The rental period ends. Going back to the logic of NES games. The rental period ends because you're renting these games. From Blockbuster, or Movie Time, or Video Update, or whatever you had at your area. Prime Time. I'm sure there were a bunch of different video rental companies called Prime Time. Probably all run by Primetime Elix Skipper. You guys know Primetime Elix Skipper, right? That doesn't look like a great stance for holding the sword sort of lazily behind you as you jump, but I guess it works for Astyanax. He knows more about wielding an axe than I do. Guy hits hard, man. That guy hits hard, man. You know, the boss from Mega Man 3? Alright, so you're gonna move extra fast for a little while, so maybe I should just focus on destroying the bubbles. Nope. Of course I jumped after I said that, but the bubbles were floating around, man. Can't escape the bubbles. Alright. Do you guys like the kind of circular fade in that they do these levels? It's kind of a neat effect, right? The presentation of this game is pretty nice. It's just some aspects of the actual control are less than. I'm curious as to whether or not you guys will be able to hear Bean busting out some snacks over there. Bean and I are hanging out in the same room. No, it's okay. Do it. It's the nature of this experience. Go ahead. It's the nature of this experience. It's perfectly fine. You can... I was expecting that you might be playing Stardew Valley. Oh, you're firing it up right now. Just got done with the Harvest Festival. I believe next up is Marnie's birthday, right? Alright. Take too many hits of that guy. If I stay pretty close to this guy, at least some of the balls will not hit me. Some of them will hit me multiple times. Invincibility frames here are kind of generous, so that's... Okay. You just gotta be very judicious with your magic use. We at least made some progress this video. Hooray! We made it through Rent. I feel they are coming. Is that stud come? Oh, they're close. Don't worry, sir. This is our territory. You in my house now, boo. Oh. They will not make it any further. I have strengthened the spell binding Rosebud. She can no longer communicate with the Yeti. I mean, Cutie. Telepathically. You guys know about communicating with the Yeti, right? Sure. You're wrong, Thorn Dog. What, Thorn Dog? Aw, hell no. What up, Thorn Dog? What can they possibly do? One silly human and a fairy. Soon, I will transfer your magical powers into a resting account to me and rule the world. Your friends are already doomed. Time to go to Marshy. Hey everybody, I'm Marshy. This is pretty much just what this level is going to be like, folks. Endless little short platforms. Why? You know what time? You know what time it is? It's Frozen time. Not time to watch that movie. I've never seen it. I have no idea whether it's great or terrible. That's how much longer it would take me to kill that guy without charging up my power. Gosh. And then I get surrounded by enemy dudes that are gonna get busy on you, and by you I mean me. I managed to actually get rid of that one fish before it hit me this time. This is great progress, everyone. Astyanax, Slayer of Fish. And I managed to avoid drowning, except for all the other lives where I didn't. You know, forget all y'all. Yeah, this is the kind of stage this is. Kind of stage where it's just total non-stop cheese. That's a pretty solid argument to be made for this being the hardest stage in the game. Appearing, we'll say maybe a little over halfway through, because after all, we are in the territory of, what was his name, Blackthorn? Or Blackhorn, and Thorndog. Yes, just use invincibility frames and... Okay, and just walk over a cliff to my death. Yucky, 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 yuck. I'll tell you what, it says game over, but I think never be game over, so when we come back next time, it won't be game over, even if it says it. On BoboTheVulture, this is Let's Play Astyanax, and Marshy is not the best place.